Welcome to the arcade.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Fanthropological Arcade. With me as always are my good friends G.
Yellow.
And also Z.
Hello, friends.
I shouldn't actually say with me as always, considering this is our second thing, and also that G hasn't been here for the first one. So hey, we're at Fanthropological Arcade, and what we want to do is we're going to play through some interesting games and tell you a little bit about the facts and trivia as we go through the game. Moon Hunters is actually pretty new relative to the other game that we're playing, Tales of Fantasia. So this is probably going to be a bit different.
Yeah.
Also, I think this is going to be kind of fun because I'm picking games that the two of you have definitely never played.
I've never seen this.
No.
We just loaded this up. T's like, here, play this.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and we're here. So we're gonna find out what this game is all about.
Yeah. So you guys can go ahead and get started, and if anything interesting happens, I will just shut up. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to provide a little bit of interesting commentary, context, etc. Because I have played through this game.
Okay.
So I was sold on this game because it was on Steam and it was described to me in the description. It was described to me as being like a personality test online co-op RPG kind of game.
Interesting.
So this is the first time I've ever seen people play together, so I'm very curious how this is going to work.
Enkidu? Isn't that like the animal man from the Epic of Gilgamesh?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm not going to be him.
One of the things that caught my interest about this game as well, when we started playing it, I don't know if it's in the footage, is this game is actually a Canadian-developed game, which is not super surprising. But it was supported by the Canadian Media Fund as part of its experimental stream.
Really?
So, your Canadian tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Hooray.
Nice.
I'm not sure where you guys are. Z, of course, picking the person with the most swords.
That guy's sword begins to disappear after a little bit after it gets off his shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully we find out.
Manipulator of mathematical magic sounds up my alley, so that's pretty cool.
All right, you guys.
I'm going to confirm.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and confirm.
I guess let's continue on. So the way that it works is these kind of determine a little bit about this game. It's procedurally generated, so the map is different every time. You basically have 5 days. It'll tell you about this, but you have 5 days to kind of explore and try to solve this mystery, and you start from a different area in the world potentially, and that affects the characters that you meet and some of your interactions with them. And the idea is that the different decisions that you make kind of impact the story.
Okay.
It's not like a super deep story. You're designed to play it a couple different times, but it is a factor. So pick whichever makes sense to you. I have no idea which makes sense.
I'm going Dust Folk.
Going Dust Folk, okay.
Yeah.
I want to mix it up.
All right.
Wolf Clan.
Add some variety.
Okay.
Dust Folk versus Wolf Clan. Here we go.
Yep.
We don't have to skip this
Deathmatch
time.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also really neat. So this game was developed by the studio that developed this game. Started off as 4 people. Mm-hmm. It was let me see if I've got it here. I think it was two programmers, an artist, and a... You know what? Why don't I just read my notes? That'd be great. Yeah, sorry. It was founded by a designer, an artist, and 2 programmers. Now the team for this was a bit larger, and it was actually kickstarted. How much was that? Yeah, so they set a Kickstarter goal of $45,000 for this, and it raised $178,000.
Oh, wow.
Holy crow.
Plus, a significant amount of funding from the Canadian Media Fund.
Yep.
It's won a bunch of different awards. At PAX East, it won Curse Awards Best Co-op Experience. It won the Narrative Design Award at the Montreal Independent Games Festival in 2015, and it's been in a number of different... it's placed in a lot of other different things since then. But those will murder you, so you'll probably want to dispatch them.
There we go. Need my magics.
These
things are tough. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, well, who's getting wrecked over there? Well, you need to stay ranged, so that's part of the thing.
Can I hurt Z?
I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
No, I don't think there's any friendly... Nope.
Math doesn't hurt you?
So some of the elements of the
understand
world
it.
are destructible.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can cook with mushroom.
Oh, that's going to be terrible. Both of you have to agree to everything.
Oh.
Alright,
Case in point.
just because I mentioned that doesn't mean you immediately need to like go off the
Oh, should we
rails,
kill
guys.
that thing? Whatever. Oh, talk. Should probably talk to him.
buttons.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This game was developed in Montreal by a company called Kid Fox Games. It hasn't developed a ton of games. It's developed this game and one other one, and another one in development for February 2017.
Cool.
I guess I'll ask more questions about that after you guys have played it for a bit.
I like these deliberate throwback games. Like Shovel Knight is the first one that comes to mind. That's like,
Oh. Well, man, this board is not looking good.
You might, wanna. Oh, you got that.
done.
Good job, team.
Yeah, crystals.
Crystal Skull.
Oh, is there more enemies?
That looks like not an enemy. If I were to describe that person.
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, cool. So both of you agree, because I think this is... You have an opportunity to like make decisions that affect how your character grows and changes over time.
I think we should avenge this person.
I think you can decide separately.
Go for it. Like,
Because
hit
each of your
We
stats...
both have to agree.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you?
Yeah?
Yep. Or I don't know if we have to agree,
Well,
but
do
we
you both agree?
I want to avenge.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's avenge.
Sorry, I'm a bit distracted as I read some of this text.
Oh, good.
Always like feeling
All right.
vengeful.
So you notice that little symbol show up on your heads?
Yep.
So if you were to go into your stats, it'll start to give you an idea of some of the traits that you have.
Okay.
One
Like
more,
there?
I think. No, one more. Okay. Eventually, if you do enough of different things, then you'll acquire different traits. Which it's like you might encounter people that say, "A wise person could do this," and you're like, "Well, I'm not wise, so I can't do that."
Can you get what? Your intellect is 5.
I don't know. Those affect stats, but since the game is short, it doesn't really come up
All right.
that much.
All right.
One thing that I also found interesting about this game.
Yep.
Oh, did you explore everything in that area? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Let's move on. Let's keep looking around here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with Jimmy.
Listen to Jimmy.
All right.
One thing that's interesting about this game is Kid Fox Games explicitly allows people to broadcast this game for commercial or commercial reasons.
I appreciate that.
I was poking around and was just like, oh, cool, what cool things can I find out about this game? Not a lot, because it's pretty new. But then there was that, and it's like, don't believe this? Go check out the written thing on our website. So, not that I was super concerned about making this video, but that was kind of cool. If you take a look at the minimap, you'll see there's no secrets.
Oh, gotcha.
So, like, you've actually explored everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no worries.
She's fine.
Just shoot all the people. That's totally fine.
She seems to be fine, so I don't see the problem. All right.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Let's camp it.
Yep.
Man, I really wish we had... On the one hand, I wish we had more controllers so that I could play. On the other, then I probably would not be able to guide you guys through this.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at all those kills you got. You're more vengeful.
So much vengeful.
So
Ooh.
at the end of every stage, I guess you could call it, you set up camp, and the different actions that you take can affect your stats differently.
Okay.
So if you go to cook, for example, I don't think you're committed to that necessarily, but you can pull up the items that you've retrieved and you can combine them. That'll do different things.
I can cook with mushroom.
Yeah, because that's the only item you have right now.
Ooh, mushroom and water and flour.
Yeah, so you don't know what combinations those things
Man,
make.
you can make like a killer risotto just without the cheese, so I guess it would be more like rice and mushrooms, but...
Wait, I only get 2? Oh,
Yeah.
I want to put the mushrooms in there.
Okay.
Water, boiled mushrooms.
Who knows? I mean, I don't really remember. So
Like I'm assuming that it doesn't assume that you need water to cook anything.
no.
Okay.
It just kind of gives you some things to start with.
Okay.
And it's like, what is it gonna make?
It should be mushroom risotto, right?
That's a good guess.
Biryani.
Hey.
Cool.
So I. That sounds like something that Z would do.
It's like it's looked right into your soul. Ooh.
All right, guys. This game is giving us a deep cut, getting a little bit true to life. Oh man.
You didn't even plan for that to happen.
Nope.
Is that because you're dumb?
So, I played this solo. So when you cook stuff, it only affected me, which means it's almost always better to take the other options. But you two now actually have the option to do things like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing that next time. A lot is happening over there.
Seductive. All right, so here's where the plot of the game kind of gets started. So you want to head back to the only place you can go, which is to the woods place.
That's where you're from.
So
Apparently, you have to agree.
Press E.
Apparently, you have to.
I'm
agree.
pressing E.
Oh.
Oh no! Is it frozen?
I think it might have frozen. No.
Oh.
No. Do you have
Maybe
to pick it too?
I think you have to agree. There we go.
We are off to a good start.
All right, here we go. Time to beat people up at the first moon feast.
Okay. You know what? Let's do that. Let's dig into the plot.
Okay.
Next episode on Fanthropological Arcade.
All right.
All right.
Okay, cool. All right, who wants to start this off?
You?
Oh, me.
Okay.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.